Hello. Today we'll be talking about the use of remdesivir for COVID-19. What is remdesivir? Remdesivir is an antiviral used to treat the COVID-19 virus. Does it work? Is remdesivir effective for the prevention of post-COVID syndrome or long COVID?
In this graph, we can see a variety of risk factors associated with post-COVID syndrome. On the y-axis, we see the different variables or conditions. In contrast, on the x-axis, we see the coefficient or the risk factors of persistent COVID symptoms when the condition is present. We can see that people who take an antiviral like remdesivir have the lowest overall risk of persistent COVID-19 symptoms. This shows how antivirals can help prevent or treat long COVID syndrome.
This graph shows the odds of a person being afflicted with long COVID-19 syndromes in relations to several conditions. On the y-axis, we can see the conditions, and on the x-axis, we can see the odds ratio or the chance of long COVID-19 occurring in a person's based on the condition. This marker shows that those who took remdesivir had a lower incidence of long COVID syndrome. This shows how remdesivir is effective as a medication for combating persistent COVID-19 symptoms.
The shaded areas of this graph show the different levels of impact that long COVID had on people who took remdesivir versus those who didn't. The lower the score, the less the impact. In the green, you can see the lower impact scores. In the orange, you can see the medium scores, and in the red, you can see the higher impact scores. From this, we can see that when checked on the first visit, those who had taken remdesivir were far less impacted by COVID-19 than those who didn't. We can see that by visit 2, this disparity grows even more. This shows that those who have taken remdesivir typically feel less, if any, impact from post COVID-19 syndrome as compared to those who didn't take the antiviral.
Remdesivir has been shown through the data provided to reduce both the duration and intensity of COVID-19 and post-COVID syndrome.
Therefore, remdesivir is effective for the prevention and treatment of post-COVID syndrome.
What can you do? Long COVID can interfere with your day to day activity. Consider talking to your healthcare provider about remdesivir for long COVID.
Thank you for listening.